So generally speaking, in the order in which it is written in English, it should have been Ashwa Naran Pashyati.
That's able for object we have ended like not N, before but M.
No. If you see, where is the chart? If you see the chart, Narahat, Narau, Nara. This is the Karta, first person. And the second line is the Karma, is the object. And then it says Narah, Narau, Naran. Balka, Balma, Bal. Come. Naram, Narau, Naran. You see? So because this is the men he is seeing, it is in plural. The men. So that is why we are using Naran. Okay? Everyone is clear on this? This is Bahuvachan, men. So that is why it is Naran. And what the point I was saying, that in normal parlance it should have been Ashwa Naran Pashyati. But in Sanskrit, it does not mean where you put which word, because the case is along with the word. The moment you say Naran, it means two men. He sees the men. It is the object. The subject becomes Ashwa, and there is no confusion in this, and Pashyati is the verb. So, in a way, either you can say Ashwa Naran Pashyati, you can say Naran Ashwa Pashyati, you can say Pashyati Ashwa Naran. It doesn't matter. And especially in Shlok, when we read English Sanskrit Shlok hymns, that is when this liberty to change the order comes very handy. It becomes very easy to make anything in Sanskrit Shlok because you can change the order. Any question?
Всем ли понятно, что в санскрите не имеет значения порядок слов? То есть каждое слово, оно само по себе имеет в себе там приставку, суффиксы и так далее, чтобы было понятно, к чему оно относится.
Okay. So today I have made it easy. I have given you all the answers. You just try and match with your what you have written. I find the elephants. Aham Gajan Vindami. Elephants, Gajan. Naran, Gajan. Aham Naran Vindami. I could also say Naran Aham Vindami. It will not make a difference. Clear? And rather than going very fast on this, you must understand through the chart. When we say Aham, I find the elephants. I is Aham, which is Karta. And I find what? The elephants. So the elephants become the Karm, and because it is plural, we went to this column. If I say I find the elephant, one elephant, then we will say Aham Aham Gajam Vindami. If we say I find two elephants, we will say Aham Gajo Vindami. Clear? Okay. Next one. If you understand this much, then everything becomes very easy. The man scratches the elephant. Narah Gajan Likhati. Narah Gajan Likhati. It is there in your chart. When we had given you the verb chart in the other slide, you will find this there. No, it's not there? Scratch is not there? Oh, I'm sorry.
There is no scratch.
Okay, then it's a way to pick up new word. Scratch, likhati is also to write and also to scratch. Likhati is, by the way, the right meaning is to write. One meaning, which very important meaning, is to write. Narah Gajan Likhati. And because Narah Likhati, that is why it is Likhati. If I say the men scratch the elephants, who can tell me the right answer? The men scratch the elephants. Narah Gajan. Likhanti. Narah Gajan Likhanti. Come in the front. Come in the front. There is space here. Or here also. Don't go at the back. Here or there, anywhere. Okay. So you see the difference? If we have the man scratches the elephants, it is Nara Gajan Likhati. If we say the men plural, scratch the elephants, then it will become Narah Gajan Likhanti. Because the plural will come as per the subject. The verb will come as per the subject. Anyone has any confusion? Any question? Okay, if that is the case, let me pick up randomly someone. You. Tell me, if we change the same sentence, two men scratch the elephants, how will that become? Two men, Narau, Gajan, no, two people. Likatah, Likhati, Likatah, Likhanti, Likatah. Narau, Gajan, Likatah. Clear? It is very mathematical. Once you remember the chart, you can make any sentence without any problem. Where is this come from? Okay, the next one is I defeat the men. I defeat the men. They have left out aham here because the moment you say jayami, of course it means aham. Jayami means aham jayami. So in this particular sense, they have given you another example of another way of writing. Aham naram jayami. But aham is irrelevant because the moment you say jayami, it becomes aham. Aham jayami. There is nowhere else jayami will come with this LD. Similarly, I find the elephants. You could have simply said Gajan Vindami. Gajan Vindami. It will mean that I find the elephant. Come in the front here. There's a space here. Aham Gajan Vindami. It could have been simply Gajan Vindami. Remember once again, the word in Sanskrit contains everything. Whether it is a subject, an object, a verb, you can understand if you know the basic grammar. And you just need to have basic grammar. I see the sun. Okay, sorry, I defeat the men. It says Naran Jayami. If it was I defeat two men. Yes. Okay, you have already said that. Narau Jayami. If I defeat two men, Narau Jayami. Narau, because it will be Dvivachan. Dual. I defeat two men. So here it is, sorry. I defeat. This is object. So, Aham Narau Jayami. Or Narau Jayami will mean two men. I defeat two men. Are you confused about this?
Все ли вам понятно?
You remember this chart?
Все ли помнят эту таблицу?
You remember this chart? Balakah, balakau, balakah, balakam, balakau, balakan, balakain, balakabhyam, balakebhyah, etc., etc. So this is the karm, this is dvivachan. This is karm, dvivachan, and we have, if we say two men, then we will have to use naro. If we have one man, we'll have to say naram, and if we have many men, we'll say the naran. And that example has been given here. Narah gajan likhati, naran ashwah pashyati, naran jayami. Aham naran jayami. Is that, once again, does it need to be repeated?
Всем ли понятно то, до чего мы дошли, или нужно повторение?
Or we can go ahead and the same thing will get repeated again and again. Maybe your concept will become clear. I see the sun. Aham suryam, suryam, not surya. I see the sun. It is an object. So aham suryam pashyami. Skillness. Aham suryam pashyami. Okay? But now, you said pashyami. If I say, we see the sun. We see the sun. How does it change? We.
Мы все.
Vayam suryam pashyama. Wonderful. Atlishna. Malatse. Very good. Aham suryam pashyami. Vayam suryam pashyamaha. Everyone is clear about this?
Всем ли понятно эти примеры, которые мы сейчас
Why
приводим?
has pashyama come? Because we are talking of we. Vayam.
Почему в зависимости от числа изменяются окончания?
With vayam, we will only have pashyamaha. Okay, and if we say all of you see the sun, then how will we change it? Can you give me? All of you. Yam. Suryam. Pashyatah. Okay, Yam. You said Surya, not Surya. Suryam. Because it is object. Okay, next one. The son of the teacher. Okay, this is another Shashti. You know, we came Kartane, Karm ko, Karan se, Sampradan, Apadan, Sambandh. So the sixth line has come into play. Sixth line. The son of the teacher. Son of the teacher. Acharyasya putraha. Acharyasya putraha. The sixth form. If you go down the line, it will become, I hope all of you remember, Narah naro narah, naram naro naran, naren, narabhyam, narih. Oh, sorry. What is it there? I don't know. Balka, 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 balke, balka, bhyam, balke, bhyah, narebhyah. Sampradan, then comes Apadan, and then comes Sambandh. And when you have Sambandh, then it is Narasya, Narayoh, Balkanam, Naranam. So, this is Acharyasya. Acharyasya putra. The son of the teacher. Acharyasya putra. If you have the same sentence in Ukrainian, how do you say? Sen учителя. It's exactly the same way. You change the word, you add some preposition into the uchichil, the teacher. We are doing exactly the same thing. Acharyasya putraha vanam gacchati. He is going to the forest.
Vanam or vane. Vocativos.
It goes to vanam gacchati. If you say he is going in the forest, then it will become vane. It will become the seventh for this thing. We are saying he is going to the forest. If he is going to the forest, then it is vanam gacchati. How do we come down? You can't come down from here, no? Okay, the next one is, they go to the forest of the elephants. They go, once again you see, of the forest. Shashti Bahuvachan. Sambandh Bahuvachan. That is why it is important to know the charts very well. The moment you have Gajanam, you will understand it is of the forest. It is not to the forest, not in the forest. Gajanam means of the forest. And Vanam, Gajanam Vanam, the forest of the elephants. Gajanam Vanam, forest of the elephants. Gachanti. Who? Gachanti? They, of course. The moment you say Gachanti, it means Prathama Bahuvachan. Sah tau te. They. They Gachanti. So they have removed that they. There is no need of they, because the moment we say Gachanti, it means they. Te Gajanam Vanam Gachanti. Okay, there is a slight variation that I am going to tell you. If we somehow do not read it well, then we can make a mistake just by reading this, the way it is written, that the elephants go to forest. You see? You can very easily make a mistake. Gajanam, instead of Gajanam, noticing Gajanam, if you say it is Gajan, then it will simply change the meaning. It will mean that the elephants go to the forest. Just a little bit of misunderstanding. If you say Gajanam, Vanam Gachanti means they go to the forest of elephants. Because Gajanam tells you that it is of the elephants. Of the elephants. The moment we write Gajanam, it means it is Sambandh Shashti Bahuvachan. Everyone is with me?
Все ли понимают и все ли выучили падежи?
Yeah. Gajanam. This is Gajanam. No, that is given. You can write this also with a Anuswar. This is Anuswar, which means Mahalan. And the same. The only difference is when you grow in Sanskrit later, we will make a very fine differentiation where you can use the Mahalan and where you can use the Anuswar. There is a difference, little bit of difference, but very fine difference. Those very senior students of Sanskrit need to know. In the beginning, we will assume that Mahalan is equal to this Anuswar. Okay? The confusion I must write everyone, tell everyone. Naranam, we can also write, you will see some Naranam. It can also be written like this, which is written here. Gajanam vanam gacchanti. So I was telling her that this way and this way, in the beginning we will assume that they are the same. When you grow much later in grammar in Sanskrit, then you will understand how, at what places you can write like this and at what places you should write like this. And I will tell you this is basically because of sandhi, combination of two consonants. That happens, what consonant follows, what consonant, etc., etc. But no need to bother right now. Try to master the grammar. Basic grammar you must master. And this is what we are doing, is trying to master the basic grammar. Gajanam vanam gacchanti. I was telling you, the moment we have Gajanam, it basically gives you the place of the word. And the place is Sambandh Bahuvachan. And it means of the elephants. And the moment we say of the elephants, what of the elephants? Vanam. Gajanam vanam gacchanti. And the moment we say, see that it is not the subject or the object, then we have to add they on our own. Gacchanti means they gacchanti. They are going to the forest of the elephants. By mistake, if you read and do not take care of understanding the Shashti form and the Dvitiya form, the second form, and you read it as Gajan Vanam Gacchanti, it will mean the elephants go to the forest. Clear? Everyone is with me? Okay. I go with the elephant. With. With is, where is that? Gajej. This is Karan with. You would have written in your chart. When I wrote in English, I can't switch screens, otherwise it will take a long time. So Karan is with. You write something with the pen or with someone, that is Karan. By the way, let me tell you why I am sometimes out of tune, is that we used to remember it in Hindi, and it says karta ne karm ko karan se sampradhan ke liye apadan se sambandh ka ke ki adhikaran me par, etc. So we used to remember the meaning of these in Hindi, and when it comes to English I become a little confused. So karta ne karm ko karan se means with, sampradhan ke liye for, apadan se means something separates from something else. That se is for separation. No, it will come slowly. When you say I go with the elephant, Naren, Gajen, Aham Gajen Gacchami. Aham Gajen Gacchami means I go with the elephant. Gajen, with the elephant. Did I make a mistake in writing something here? Gajai, yeah, that is what. This should be Gajai. Narai. Okay. So, I go with the elephant, Gajen Gacchami. I am going to ask somebody who is confident enough. Will you be able to answer, make any variation? If I say, I go with 2 elephants. Okay, your first time. How about you? Oh, then how will you catch up? You won't be able to understand anything if you are coming for the first time. How about you?
Second time.
How about you? No. Yeah, I go with 2 elephants. Gajabhyam, gachami. If I say 2 elephants, then it will mean aham, gajabhyam, gachami. Where has it come from? Gajabhyam, narabhyam, dvitiya form. Aham, narabhyam, gachami. How many are people who are not understanding? Who have come here for the first time?
Сколько людей не понимают то, о чем мы говорим? Поднимите, пожалуйста, руки, кто первый или второй раз, кто не совсем в
You
теме.
also. Oh, so 3, 4 people almost. I think you will all be really wasting your time because you won't be able to understand. You won't be able to understand anything. We have gone far, far ahead from the first class. So it's better to learn the alphabets first, little bit of grammar first, and then join or.
Понятно.
Okay, you can translate.
Все ли, кто не понимает сейчас то, что сейчас мы проходим, то тем нет смысла заниматься дальше, потому что дальше мы будем только углубляться. То есть те, кто пришел на занятия 1, 2, 3 раз, пожалуйста. Мы видим, что некоторые 4 человека, в частности, сказали, что они пришли в первый раз. И да, для них будет не совсем понятно. Я понимаю, я перевожу то, что было сказано. То есть было сказано, что те, кто не понимают санскрита.
Okay, then for you it is not the first lesson.
I'll try and maybe if not.
But and as I have been repeating, it is basically mathematics. While we are learning Sanskrit, it is almost like mathematics.
Весь санскрит он основан на математическом принципе, то есть все основано на таблицах и все очень по-научному сформировано.
You remember 2 or 3 different tables and you just match them.
Все, что нужно, это помнить несколько таблиц и сопоставлять их.
Let's make another movement. The hero speaks for the man. For the man. And that becomes sampradhan. For the man. Sampradhan is for. Did I write this in the for? For. Sampradhan is for. So the hero speaks for the man.
Герой говорит за мужчину или для мужчины.
I myself do not know why they have written Viro. It should be Vira.
To the man or instead
For
of
the man. I am speaking to her for you. On your behalf, I am
За.
speaking to her.
За.
Speaks for the man.
Вместо за или вместо. То есть герой говорит вместо или за мужчину.
От его имени имеется.
Okay. So, for the man, it becomes sampradhan. The chart that I had given you, you will see that for is the 4th line, and you have to use the ekvachan for the hero speaks for the man. Veerah, Narai. This is also wrong. Vadati. This whole sentence is wrong written here. Veera Narai Vadati. Veera Narai Vadati. He speaks for the man. Same Russian, Ukrainian language.
Герой говорит от имени мужчины или за мужчину.
No, this word is wrong. This is not Gachati, it should be Vadati.
И на санскрите там неправильно написано, там должно быть вадати в конце.
Vadati. Veeraha Narai Vadati. Aha, now I understand. They have